distinguished guests and members of our community. On behalf of the organizing committee, we warmly welcome you to today's program. Thank you for taking the time to join us for our 28th annual New Year celebration, the biggest event in town. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce our Master of Ceremony for today, Susanna Kierman. She is a military veteran with 2 deployments to the Middle East. As a former U.S. Air Force medic, she also served as a member of Seattle chapter of Women in Bioscience and is a commissioner with the City of Bellevue Transportation Department. Susanna's main career spanned 25 plus years in strategic partnership within the healthcare and biotech sector. Originating from the lineage of first-generation Korean immigrant and a father who is a veteran for both World War II and the Korean War, Susanna's heritage is rich and diverse. She holds an MBA in healthcare management along with a master's degree in political science, underscoring her expertise in this area. She has been also a wonderful supporter of our community, APCC board member, and bring great energy and joy to the stage. Please join me to welcome our MC, Susanna Kierman, to begin the program and onto the stage.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. Can everyone hear me okay in the back? Can I get a thumbs up? Awesome, all right. Well, as you heard so many times this morning, Lua has announced that this is our 28th annual Lunar New Year celebration hosted by Cambodia. We are so grateful that every one of you braved traffic, the parking, the security to be here today. We have a great opening ceremony for you today and we have a lot of performances. Please make sure that you grab one of these brochures if you don't already have one. It's going to be your guide throughout today. But let's go ahead and get things started. We're going to have our Asia Pacific Parade and Sounds of Nations.
Merry Christmas.
And welcome to the APCC 28th Lunar New Year celebration featuring Cambodia. We have to kick off our Parade of Nations. We have Cambodia. Let's give them another round of applause for Cambodia! As they walk across, we are delighted to be presenting Cambodia in their cultural attire. They are the host country for this year. Let's give it up for Cambodia! As they walk through!
crowd ready for the finale? Sounds of all nations, you ready? Please help me welcome the proud people of Samoa. Join me in welcoming Laos. Next, let's hear it for the islands of the Philippines. Help me welcome the Kingdom of Thailand. Please join me in welcoming our islands of Hawaii. Let's hear it for Korea. Let's hear it for Tahiti. Please give it up for Guam. Please help me welcome the proud people of Okinawa. Please welcome Malaysia. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Let's give it up for Malaysia. And last, but very much not least, let's hear it one more time for our host nation, Cambodia!
Nations and Sound of Nations. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to stand and remain standing for our invocation and our national anthems from the United States and Cambodia by Savong Lam, the Vice President of the Khmer Language Arts and Cultural Academy.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
remain standing for our invocation delivered by the Venerable Abbot Samat Shem from the Kent Khmer Buddhist Temple.
សូមចម្រើនពរនិងក្រាបថ្វាយបង្គំព្រះថេរាធរៈគ្រប់ព្រះអង្គ Today I want to speak Khmer because I'm in Cambodia. I'm born in Cambodia. I live in the States, but I want to speak Khmer because I'm Cambodian. I need someone to explain to all you guys to know because I speak Khmer well. But I'm sorry first, so my English a little bit. It's not clear, not much. But I saw today, and coming today, I'm so surprised. Asian together. And saw and see a lot of people take care and I mean only yeah, maybe like so happy and pray too, and you do that a lot. I'm support, I'm nice, they're all like that, and pray too. First, your guys, ladies and gentlemen, coming today, good luck and long life. And all the people, and together, good luck. Thank you so much, and not too much. Okay. Oh, sorry. What that? Món mà cái đó, mình ta bỏ trái, mình đã bỏ trái này vậy. Oh, installation. Translate trên bàn. Đó, dan tao đâm răng đó. I'm sorry about that. Trên ta gần trong bộ bệnh Khmer thì tới trả lời ta tới bọn. Then I'm pray to you all together. Mẹ hà ca này cao nè thao etai sa papa này nàng cô rê thva ba ra mây sa pia pa tao sam po ti mot mang e te na sa cho vai trên na han to te chi yang cái lang chi yan tao po ti mu le sa cha nang nan te wat no e wang vi chi yo hao chi mang cái le apara chi ta pa lang ke say pat vi pau ka re api se ke sa pe put thiên nang a ka pat tao pa ma te sana khat tang so mang cái lang so pa phia tang so hot te tang so ka nao so mo hot tao chi se yat thang brahmachari so patya ke nang kaya kamang vicha kamang patya ke nang mano kamang paniti te patya ke na ne ka twa na la pan tan te patya ke ne te chang dây tích để nâng kệ ta bạn để tụi bạn.
All right, everyone, you can go ahead and be seated. Thank you so much. Just a housekeeping item, we did find a Jimmy and Bert car key for Toyota, so if this is yours, please come up and get it. We'll make sure it's up here on the stage. Well, the APCC's mission is to bridge communities and generations through art, culture, and business. And one of the ways that you can help support that is by becoming a member. So you can come up and visit all of our raffle booths. You'll see the APCC membership booth. Please go and take a visit. We are having a raffle today. They're $2 each, and that raffle will be done around 7 o'clock. And the prize is a round-trip ticket to anywhere that Alaska Airlines flies. So please make sure that you grab that, become a member. We have events like this throughout the year, and we'd love for you to be a part of that. Thank you again for coming today. We have a lot of dignitaries and honorable guests here. I'm going to call your name, and I apologize in advance if I mispronounce it, but we'd love for you to come up front and take a picture, and then we'll excuse you to your seats, and then we'll get on with the rest of our program. U.S. Congresswoman Marilyn Strickland, Washington State Speaker of the House Lori Jenkins, Please feel free to applause, stand and be recognized. Please make sure that you make your way up. We have Lua here also directing traffic. Pierce County Executive Ryan Mello. Mayor of the City of Tacoma, Anders Ibsen. Cambodia Honorary Council, we're holding.
Roddy?
Are taking care of that. Please make sure that you grab this brochure. You can see a list of all of the vendors. Please make sure to support them. They are all small businesses. Cambodian representatives for our honored guest. I'll start over again with U.S. Congresswoman Marilyn Strickland. Washington State Speaker of the House, Lori Jenkins. Pierce County Executive Ryan Mello.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have a stairway right here. So please come up on the forward so this will match what we're doing, okay? So.
The mayor for the city of Tacoma, Anders Ibsen. Of course, the APC's founder and president, Patsy Sir O'Connell. Cambodia Honorary Council, Daravuth Hua. Indonesia Council General Yopi Inshin Wardana. Korean Consul Gwangil Gu. Taiwan Director General Mei Lin. Japan Deputy Consul General Yoko Tsuki.
Can you all move down, please?
Deputy Mayor Joe Bushnell from the city of Tacoma. Mrs. Jenna Ngoy, President of the Cambodian Chinese Association of Washington State. Bear with me for these next four. Venerable Abbot Samat Chim from the Wat Pre Song Khmer Kent Khmer Buddhist Temple. Venerable Moha Chea Poav, Abbot of Khmer Theravadin Buddhist Association of Tacoma, Pierce County. Venerable M. So-An from the Wat Khmeric Botherum of Seattle. Venerable Rem Sankamara, Wat Chingresi, Tacoma. Washington State Auditor Pat McCarthy. Washington State Representative Jake Fay. Washington State Representative Christine Reeves. Pierce County Councilmember Dave Morrell.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
U.S. Congresswoman Marilyn Strickland. Pierce County Councilmember Brian Yambe. Pierce County Councilmember Janie Hitchen. Tacoma Councilmember Sadesh Sadange. Tacoma Councilmember Latasha Palmer. Tacoma Councilmember Olgi Diaz. Tacoma Councilmember Christina Walker. Mayor Ned Whitting of the City of Puyallup. Deputy Mayor Malcolm Miller, City of Lacey. Mayor Pro Tem Yen Kuan of the City of Olympia. City Council Member John Hines. Mayor Elizabeth Grasher, City of Steilacoom. Councilmember Ellen Talbot, City of Lakewood. Councilmember Jennifer Jensen, City of Ruston. Dick Marzano, Port of Tacoma Commissioner President.
We can scoot over and hug each other. This is family.
John McCarthy, Port of Tacoma Commissioner. Deanna Keller, Port of Tacoma Commissioner. JT Wilcox, Port of Tacoma Commissioner. Christina Eng, Port of Tacoma Commissioner. Superintendent Ron Banner, Clover Park School District. Superintendent Lance Goodpaster, Franklin Pierce School District. Superintendent Jeff Chamberlain, University Place School District. Superintendent Richard Lasso, Puyallup School District. Bethel School Board, Rosiana Camacho. Nam Nguyen, Executive Director of Washington State Kappa. Kendall Kosai, Washington State Kappa Commissioner. Andrea Smith, Parks Tacoma Commissioner Board President. Matt Maurer, Parks Tacoma Commissioner. Alyssa Lee, Parks Tacoma Commissioner. Alexa Brunner, Representative for Congresswoman Emily Randall. Van Den Kuno, Executive Director, Refugee and Immigrant Services Northwest. Thank you so much for being here. For all of our honored guests that are present today, we understand that you are advocating for the APCC all of the time, and we greatly appreciate your support financially and just by showing up.
Take a picture. Okay, cameras, can you come forward? Camera. Where's Chito?
Oh, I got my guy. Come
Okay,
here.
camera.
We're good.
Okay, you good? Okay, smile one more time. There we go. Thank you.
Let's give it up one one more time for our honored guest. All right, as they make their way off the stage, once again, want to remind you, you guys can probably smell all of the delicious food that's cooking. Please make sure that you grab a bite of something today. This is as authentic as you could possibly get, so please take advantage of being here today.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Yes, of course. I changed my hair because I love how different Mary.
Oh, Maryland's here.
I want to also remind everyone to please be sure to stop by the Indonesian tourism booth today. Complete their quick 1-minute survey and you'll be eligible for a grand prize draw sponsored by Singapore Airlines and Majestic Vacations. One lucky winner will receive 2 economy class round-trip tickets from Seattle to any destination in Indonesia, served by Singapore Airlines, together with a land package travel voucher courtesy of Majestic Vacations for the winner. The winner will be drawn and announced at 5 p.m. again at the Indonesian tourism booth, so don't miss it. Students, if you're a youth, if you're looking for something to do, if you want to volunteer, there's lots of opportunities.
All right, JT, good to see you. Take care.
So while the honored guest gets seated, we have some welcome remarks, starting with Patsy Sir O'Connell, our APC president and founder.
Hello everyone. Good morning. I think it's still a morning. I would like to welcome everyone for today's event. It's already 28th year. It is truly a joy and an honor to be here with you. Many years ago, I came to United States as a student from Korea. Like many immigrants, I arrived with dreams, determination, and full of hope. I did not know exactly what my future would look like, but I know the education and opportunity had brought me to this country. What I did not expect was how much community would shape my life. Through the kindness and encouragement of people around me, I began to understand something very powerful. When cultures are respected and shared, community grows stronger. Culture is not something we leave behind when we immigrate. It is something we carry with us, within us. And when we are given the opportunity to express it, it became a bridge, not a barrier. From that belief, and with the support of our community, we built a place where 47 Asian and Pacific Islander nations could come together, not divided, not united, but united. But the place is the Asia Pacific Cultural Center. And the most beautiful expression of that unity is our annual New Year celebration. On the 28th, today, we are hosting 28th New Year celebration, and this year we are honored to feature Cambodia. This celebration is not more than a festival. It is more than a food, more than a costumes and performances. It is a living symbol of who we are. Each year, one of our 47 community takes the spotlight for one day. We lift up their history, their tradition, their art, and their music, and their stories. We say to them, we see you, we honor you, your culture enrich us all. And at the same time, we invite the wider community, our neighbors, school, families, elected officials, to come and experience the beauty of that culture. They taste the food, they watch the dances, they hear the music, and something important happens. Understanding replaces unfamiliarity. For 28 years, this celebration has brought thousands of people together under one roof. Children see their heritage represented with pride. Elders feel respected. Young people gain confidence and in their own heritage, and our broader American community learned that diversity is not something to fear, it is something to celebrate. The 28th celebration is especially meaningful because it represents endurance and growth. 28 years ago, we were small, we had a vision, but very limited resources. Today, that vision has become a tradition that our region looks forward to every year. And 2025 has been a remarkable year for us beyond the celebration. We completed 76 units of low-income housing apartments. Yes, homes for families, seniors, and immigrants who are working hard and contribute to this society. Housing is a stability, housing is a dignity, housing allows family to build their futures. We also opened our brand new APCC building. Do I hear another wow? A permanent home for culture, education, and community connections. This building stands as a promise that immigrants are not temporary guests, they are part of the fabric of America. But even with the new building and housing, the heart of APCC remains the same. People coming together. That is why the New Year celebration matters deeply. It reminds us annually our purpose. It reminds that 47 nations can be side by side. It reminds us that America becomes stronger when we make a space for every story. When I come here as a student from Korea, I could not have imagined standing before you speaking about 47 nations united. 28 years ago of celebration, new housing, and a cultural center that belongs to entire community. This journey has been about not for one person. It has been about community. It has been about volunteers, supporters, artists, elders, youth, and partners who believe that honoring culture builds unity. On the 28th, when we gather for our New Year celebration honoring Cambodia, I hope you will see more than performances. I hope you will see that it is possible when respect, inclusion, and collaboration come together. Because that is what APCC represents. Thank you, and I look forward to celebrating with you, and I hope all of you enjoy today's experience. Thank you again for coming.
Next, we're going to have some welcome remarks from Pierce County Executive, the Honorable Ryan Mello.
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year to everyone. On behalf of the nearly 1 million people who call Pierce County home, it is my great honor to welcome you, not only as the Pierce County Executive, but also as a native son of Hawaii, to the annual Asia Pacific Cultural Center New Year celebration. Today, we gather not just to mark the turning of a calendar, but to celebrate culture, to celebrate heritage, resilience, and community. So I say Happy New Year to all of you. This year we celebrate not just the year of the horse, but we celebrate the year of the fire horse. And as someone born in 1978, the year of the horse, I feel especially connected to this year. The horse symbolizes strength, determination, independence, and an unstoppable spirit. In many traditions, it represents energy and progress, and the courage to move boldly toward the future. Look, at Pierce County, we do more than just talk about culturally competent services. I am so proud of the work that Pierce County has done, especially over the last couple of years, to partner with the Asia Pacific Cultural Center to help fund and build Patsy Sir Place in the Lincoln District of Tacoma, housing for our seniors and those who are most vulnerable. Other examples of culturally competent services, partnering with the Asia Pacific Cultural Center to do youth violence prevention programs on the ground with our school districts and the APCC. Partnering with the APCC to deliver behavioral health prevention programs for our young adults and our youth and our elders. And we are so proud to be a $1 million plus contributor to the new Asia Pacific Cultural Center in South Tacoma. Look, if there is one thing that defines our Asia Pacific communities, and frankly, our Pierce County community as a whole, it is that spirit of energy, progress, and the courage to move boldly toward the future. We celebrate the entrepreneurs who open businesses that anchor our neighborhoods. We celebrate the families who preserve language, tradition, and art across generations. The students who carry both heritage and hope into the future. We celebrate the cultural leaders who remind us that diversity is not just something that we tolerate, it is something that we honor and we celebrate. My friends, the year of the horse is about momentum. It's about movement. It's about charging forward with confidence. And that feels especially fitting at a time when our communities are working so hard to build opportunity, to expand inclusion, and strengthen connections across cultures. Today, my friends, is about joy. It's about dance and music. It's about food and family, but it's also about unity. The recognition that when we celebrate each other's traditions, we strengthen the entire community. Pierce County is so proud of our vibrant Asia Pacific community, and we are proud to stand with you, not just today, but every single day. May this year of the horse bring you strength, prosperity, and boundless energy for the year ahead. Thank you, Auntie Lua. Thank you to the leaders of the Asia Pacific Cultural Center. Thank you to all of you for being here. Happy New Year and have a great day.
Yeah!
All right, we have another lost and found item. It is unfortunately a broken cell phone. I hope it was broken before we found it, but if this is yours, please come up and make sure that you grab it. Our next honored guest is the Council of Korea, the Honorable Goengil Gu. Please welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Should Liop Sir. 안녕하세요. I'm Hwang Yu, consul from the Korean Consulate General in Seattle. Finally, the real new year of 2026 has arrived. And first and foremost, I'd like to extend my deepest respect and congratulations to this year's featured host, the Cambodian community, Agun Joram. 정말 감사합니다. Thank you for so generously sharing your brilliant cultural heritage and long history with all of us today. Cambodia's beauty is truly a source of pride for the entire Asia-Pacific region. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Chairperson Kathy O'Connell and Secretary General Rob Pritchard, who have been building this magnificent central bridge since 1996. To all the staff and volunteers, without your passion, the cultural landscape of Seattle would be far less vibrant. I offer you my deepest administrations. As we all know, 2026 marks the historic 250th anniversary of the United States independence. Yet, we must remember that behind this nation's freedom and prosperity lies the sweat, artistry, and dedication of the Asia-Pacific immigrant community. We are not just residents here, we are proud of contributors to the ongoing American story. And it is my hope that today's celebrations serve as a true venue for solidarity where we respect one another's culture and turn our differences into joy. As a council, I promise to be your steadfast partner and work alongside you in this journey. May your home be filled with joy and peace in this new year. I would like to conclude my offering a special greeting to our host, the Cambodian community. Swastay Snam Tmai. 새해 복 많이 받으십시오.
Please welcome the Honorable Mei Lin, the Director General of Taiwan.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a truly honor for me to stand here to join this wonderful celebration. On behalf Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Seattle. I would like to thank Lunar as well as the president of APCC, Ms. O'Connell, as well as all the volunteers here today. Thank you for your incredible and remarkable contribution to this event. For nearly 30 years, the APCC has been a vital bridge connecting 47 nations across the Pacific Rim through arts, culture, business, and education. And this event is a strong demonstration on how Washington State honors the value of variety, as well as proves that Washington State how deeply connected with the Asia Pacific. Today, more than 10% of the state population identifies ourselves as AAPI, Asian American Pacific Islanders. And this includes hundreds of thousands Taiwanese American community. So these Taiwanese communities is not just a part of this diversity. We are proud contributors to Pacific Northwestern's technology leadership as well as economic growth. And our office, TICO in Seattle, is committed to work together alongside with APCC to further enhance the cultural, education, and business ties between Taiwan and the Washington State. So 2026 is the year of horse, and I have to, it's a symbol of strength, speed, and boundless entry, and I have to condemn that executive mellow. You just speak out all I can say about this year. But thank you very much. And just as the horse gallops forward, let us embrace this year with courage and pursue our common goal in the future together. So thank you again, and wish you a very happy, prosperous, and joyful year of horse. Thank you so much.
Next, we have the Honorable Yoko Tsugi, the Deputy Consul General of Japan.
Hello and Happy New Year. I'm Yoko Tsugi, Deputy Consul General of Japan. As a diplomat, I know my most important duty today is to keep this short. The live performances are much more interesting than my remarks. Last summer, just a month after arriving in Washington State, I had the honor of attending the grand opening of APCC's beautiful new building. It was a wonderful introduction to the Asian and Pacific Islander communities of the Greater Puget Sound. Diverse, passionate, and welcoming. Thank you, Ms. Patsy O'Connell, for your friendship and for presenting Japanese art and culture to this community and for bringing us together. My heartfelt thanks to the APCC team and everyone who made today possible. May today bring joy, discovery, and new friendship for this year ahead. Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want water? Oh yeah.
Next, we have welcome remarks from the Honorable Yopi Inshin Wardna, the Indonesia Consul General of India. Of Indonesia.
A very good morning to you all, the Asia Pacific Committee in here, Tacoma. It is indeed truly a pleasure for me to be invited to this special event, 28 years of Asia Pacific New Year celebration. This is not a small number. This is not only just an annual event. It is a tradition that has soul and rooted deeply within the broader Asia Pacific community in here in particular and Washington State in general. A tradition built on on commitment, on consistency, and on community spirit. For that, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the Asia Pacific Cultural Center, and especially for the Executive Director, Ms. Lunar, and the President of the APCC, Patsy Sir O'Connell. Congratulations also to the Cambodian community as this year host. Your culture, energy, and spirit bring life and color to today's celebration. We hope Indonesia can follow you as well. Friends, Indonesia is honored to stand alongside our sister communities from across the Asia Pacific. And today reminds us of something simple but powerful. Culture is not only something we preserve, but it's also something we share. Through music, dance, food, stories, and so simple of act coming together as neighbors, friends, and as community. In a world that is rapidly changing, gathering like this matter. They build understanding, create trust, and remind us that diversity is not a challenge to manage. It is a strength to celebrate. This is why Indonesia values events like this, not only as a cultural festival, but also as a living expression of unity and mutual respect. Last year, we have organized Taste of Indonesia here in Tacoma to increase the visibility of our culture, culinary, and arts. You can also enjoy later on our culture performance by our Indonesian community organized by Indonesian Cultural Association. As mentioned earlier, we have booths in the back, and please visit our Indonesian booth where we are serving free mini cups of warm coconut latte. It is inspired by Indonesian tradition, comforting and perfect for today's weather in Tacoma. We hope it brings you warm and a small taste of Indonesian hospitality. Secondly, as mentioned earlier, that we are also promoting Indonesia as a travel destination. Indonesia is not only Bali, though Bali is beautiful. Indonesia is also Borobudur Temple at sunrise, the serenity of Lake Toba, the majesty of Mount Bromo, the warmth of our villages, and the richness of hundreds of local traditions across thousands of islands. At these booths, we are collaborating with Singapore Airlines and Majestic Vacation, who offer attractive travel packages. We invite you to take a short digital survey. It takes only about a minute, and it helps us understand how we can share Indonesia better with this community. And yes, of course, there is a fun incentive. Everyone who completes this survey will be eligible for our grand prize draw, sponsored by Singapore Airlines and Majestic Vacation. 2 economy class round-trip tickets from Seattle to any destination in Indonesia served by Singapore Airlines, together with a land package travel voucher courtesy of Majestic Vacation. The winner will be drawn and announced at 5 p.m. today at Indonesian Tourism booth. So please stop by, enjoy the warm coconut latte, fill in the 1-minute survey, and who knows, your next winter holiday your loved one might be in Bali or in another beautiful corner of Indonesia. Finally, I would like to thank you for your presence today, for your friendship, for the spirit you bring to this celebration. May this new year bring peace, good health, and prosperity to you and all your families. I thank you.
Yogi traveled all the way from San Francisco to be here today, so that just shows his commitment to supporting the APCC and being here to see all of you. So let's give them another round of applause, please. It's an honor to introduce this next speaker for welcoming remarks from the U.S. She's our U.S. Congressman from District 10, the Honorable Marilyn Strickland.
Thank you, everyone, and happy Lunar New Year. It is my honor to be here with you today. I first want to thank and congratulate the Asia Pacific Cultural Center for all the work they do, for their new building, which is in the park, South Park, where I grew up, and for being such an anchor in our community for such a long time. It's an honor to be here again today as we highlight and spotlight the beautiful and resilient nation of Cambodia in the year of the fire horse. It remains my deep privilege to represent you in Congress, including the thriving Cambodian community right here at home in the South Sound. In Tacoma alone, nearly 4,000 people represent the Cambodian community, and you're a vital part of the nearly 30,000 Cambodians here in Washington State. Your business, spiritual, and cultural communities are an integral part of who we are in Pierce County, but more importantly, I want to emphasize one point. You're an important part of who we are in the United States. So while you may hear people in Washington, D.C. from a national stage saying that diversity and inclusion are dead, I say not in Pierce County, not in Tacoma, not in Washington State, and not in anywhere in America. We know how important our diversity is and how it makes us strong. If you want to see evidence of that, watch any Olympic Games and ask yourself why the United States dominates, because we represent the beauty of who we are from every part of the world. So we've talked about the importance of the year of the fire horse, and it's really a coming together to use our collective voices to share our power, to share our culture, to share our history, and to share our food. But I also want to talk about the importance of us coming together as members of the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community. Our collective power as voters cannot be matched. So let us make sure we stand together, that we participate in every single election, because our voice matter and elections do have consequences. As your Congresswoman, I will continue to fight for the culture, the heritage, and our presence here in this country, because we know we are such contributors to the economic success of who we are as a nation. Thank you very much for allowing me to be here today, and let's allow the fire horse to carry us forward with courage, with resilience, with tenacity, and being unapologetic about who we are and who we represent. Thank you very much, and happy Lunar New Year.
Next, we have videos from our Honorable Bob Ferguson, the Governor of Washington State, the Honorable Patty Murray, our United States.
Hello everybody, I'm Washington State Governor Bob Ferguson, and I want to wish all of you a very happy Lunar New Year and Year of the Horse. Many years ago, when I was a young man, I went on a mountain climb and in a different state, and on my way to the peak, my climbing partner and I came across a group of wild horses that were just running free high up in the trails. And it was really beautiful to see. And so when I think of the horse, I think of speed and action and strength. And the strength of Washington State comes in many forms, of course, but I think it especially comes in the form of the diversity of the people that we have here in Washington State. In my opinion, diversity is critical. We're welcoming as a state to all communities, and it's the blending together of different backgrounds and cultures that really makes our state truly great. So in the spirit of the horse, let's boldly move forward this year by leaning into our collective strengths. And I look forward to working with each and every one of you in order to do exactly that. And again, I want to wish all of you a very prosperous Lunar New Year.
Hi everyone, U.S. Senator Patty Murray here to wish you all a happy Lunar New Year. It is great the APC APCC is able to bring you all together today to celebrate the start of a new year and the contributions and heritage of the Asian and Pacific Islanders community here in Tacoma. For decades, the APCC has been a centerpiece of building community in the region. It's a point of connection for people seeking resources. It's a platform for cultural exchange, artistic expression, and important conversations. It's a voice for understanding, awareness, equity, and inclusion for Asian and Pacific Islander people, and so much more. The resources and support provided by the APCC is crucial, which is why in 2023 I fought to successfully secure federal funding to help build a new, bigger space that will expand the services and wonderful work done through the Cultural Center. Let me just say, diversity makes America great. Immigrants make America great. Washington State is so much better off thanks to all of the diverse communities that make up our state. And thank you again to the APCC for inviting me to be a part of today's celebration. You are literally helping to build community. You're bringing people together, and in today's day and age, that is invaluable. I wish you all health and prosperity in the year of the horse.
Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, and I'm honored to represent Washington's 7th Congressional District in the House of Representatives. Thank you to my dear friend, Lua Pritchard, and the Asia Pacific Cultural Center for inviting me to share a few words today. I'm so proud of all the groundbreaking work you do to bring together and lift up the power and the voice of the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community. While today is a celebration, we come together at a time of challenge and struggle. So many in our community are racked by the xenophobia and anti-immigrant policies and rhetoric that we're seeing from our nation's leaders. So many fear their own place in the country that they call home. So many are being shut out of critical health, education, and housing services simply because of greedy billionaires who want more tax cuts while our communities suffer. As an immigrant, I feel the pain with you. When I was 16, I came to this country alone with nothing in my pockets. I went on to start the largest immigrant rights group in Washington State, became the first South Asian American woman to ever be elected to the House of Representatives, and today I remain one of only a couple dozen naturalized citizens serving here in Congress. So this fight is personal to me, and it's collective. Our coalition is stronger when we stand together. No matter what extreme politicians do to divide us, we show them that our love is stronger than their hate, that our collective courage and resilience can overcome their cruelty and division, and that our rights and our democracy are non-negotiable. Those who came before us fought for us to have those rights and freedoms, and now it's our turn to ensure that our young people, our families, and our seniors continue to thrive, not just survive. The work that you do day after day, year after year, to create this space to come together and celebrate one another is a true act of resistance. It's a reminder of all that our different communities have gone through to get here to America. A reminder that our lived experience has made us strong and powerful. And today we celebrate Cambodia, whose rich heritage is beautifully expressed through Khmer cultural traditions, music, dance, and food. Today's celebration reflects the strength of the Cambodian community and the beautiful diversity of the broader Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community. So as we welcome the Year of the Horse, I wish you all a healthy, happy, and prosperous year filled with peace, joy, and love. Thank you for allowing me to speak, and I want to wish you all a happy New Year.
Next, we have our keynote speaker, the Honorable Joe Bushnell from the City of Tacoma, Deputy Mayor. You can read more about him on page 14, but Joe Bushnell serves as Deputy Mayor for the City of Tacoma, representing District 5, which includes South Tacoma, the Southland, and East Tacoma. A lifelong Tacoma resident and Stadium High School graduate, he is a U.S. Marine Corps veteran With more than a decade of service as an ammunition logistics manager and holds a bachelor's degree in political science and economics from the Evergreen State College. Bushnell has supported local businesses through the Washington Hospitality Association and served on boards such as Travel Tacoma and the Tacoma-Pierce County Health Department Food Advisory Board. Committed to service and inclusive leadership, Deputy Mayor Bushnell amplifies community voices through his work on the City Council and regional boards, including the Puget Sound Clean Air Agency and the Tacoma-Pierce County Health Department Board of Health, while remaining actively engaged in volunteer and neighborhood efforts that strengthen District 5. Please join me in welcoming Joe Bushnell.
All right. Good morning. If you'll please allow me, I'm gonna say a little something to my Cambodian people here first. Thank you. រួនសួស្តីជំរាបសួរអស់លោកលោកស្រីអ្នកនាងកញ្ញានិងបងប្អូនទាំងអស់ជាទីស្រឡាញ់ខ្ញុំបាទឈ្មោះ Chanjali Joe Bushnell មានឋានៈជាអភិបាលរងក្រុង Tacoma ថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំមានកិត្តិយសណាស់ដែលបានមកចូលរួមក្នុងពិធីចូលឆ្នាំថ្មីនៅទីនេះខ្ញុំមានមោទនភាពដែលខ្ញុំជាកូនខ្មែរមួយរូបដែលមានទំនៀមទម្លាប់ប្រពៃណីវប្បធម៌ដ៏ឧត្តមឧត្តម Good morning, everybody. It is such an honor to be here before you today, celebrating such an amazing event, 28 years of annual celebration, and this year we're highlighting my beautiful mother country of Cambodia. If you'll allow me, I'm gonna go off script a little bit. My mother came to the United States as a refugee from Cambodia in the early 80s. Many of the people here, many of the families here that came from Cambodia also went through that journey, either as a refugee or immigrated later on. And I just really want to, if we could put our hands together for the organizing committee that helped put this together, all the people at APCC, the Cambodian Organizing Committee. I've been watching these guys work so hard in the last year to put on a good event here today for you. And they have put in the hours. They have put in the effort. And it reminds me of a Cambodian word. And maybe you guys can join me and we can learn it together, okay? The word is samaki. All my Khmer people know what that is. Samaki means to come together, to build as a community. It means unity. And so, can you repeat after me? Samaki. Samaki. The spirit of our Cambodian people here really embodies that Samaki spirit. And the work that they've done in the last year and what you're seeing today is really an embodiment of that. So, sorry, I've completely gone off script, but I thought it was really important to highlight that. I'm really honored to be the first Cambodian American ever elected in the state of Washington. I will not be the last, and there will be more. We will make sure of it. Over the last 40 years, Tacoma has welcomed Cambodian immigrants and refugees, and the Cambodian American community has enriched our community as neighbors, as business owners, as faith leaders. I'm so proud to be Cambodian. I'm proud of our culture, our traditions, and the strength of our people. I'm so proud of the larger ANHBI community here in Tacoma and Pierce County. These things do not happen alone. It happens through hard work, it happens through perseverance, it happens through living out our cultural values and lifting each other up as a united community. It has been said multiple times today that diversity is our strength. And we can say that, but now here today we can see it. We have strength in action, strength and resolve, and even with all the challenges and the rhetoric that we're hearing from outside the state of Washington, outside our community, we know that our immigrant community here is strong, and our immigrant community is here to stay. I really want to to take a moment here just to really honor our ancestors that came here before us. My parents' generation, the generation that came before me, they went through a terrible, terrible genocide. And that racism, that hate, it can still exist, and it does exist today. We need to honor their sacrifices and live for the future, and to make sure that we're working together to create a better tomorrow. Today, we see the richness of community and culture that is made possible with all the support of everyone. I also want to take a point of personal privilege. You know, if you've been paying any attention to the news, there are those that would seek to create violence in our communities. There are those that would seek to ruin tranquility. And we know that the voice of peace and love rises above those that call for violence. It is more important than ever that we stand in solidarity together, lift each other up, strengthen our diversity, and be unapologetically us. So on this special occasion of the new year of 2026 and hereafter, I want to wish you all happiness, wisdom, prosperity, and success, and greatness in the year to come. So I do have a proclamation here. I don't know how much time I got. I don't know if I want to read all of it. Okay, Congresswoman Strickland says, go ahead and read it, and I will take that cue. All right. Whereas celebrating the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander New Year's fosters shared understanding and appreciation for the diverse cultures that strengthen our community, and whereas the ANHPI community's rich heritage and traditions are integral to the cultural fabric of the city of Tacoma. And whereas, despite a history of harassment, discrimination, and trauma in the state of Washington, ANHPI residents have shown resilience and perseverance in building a better future. And whereas the ANHPI community continues to strengthen inclusive and vibrant neighborhoods through leadership, civic engagement, and mutual support. And whereas the ANHPI residents, businesses, and community leaders are vital to Tacoma's economic, social, and cultural prosperity. And whereas the 28th annual ANHPI New Year's celebration made possible through the collaboration of the Asia Pacific Cultural Center, Cambodian Classical and Folk Dance of the Northwest, and Khmer Language Arts and Culture Academy honors shared traditions with Cambodia in this year's host country. Now therefore I, Joe Bushnell, Deputy Mayor of the City of Tacoma, on behalf of the Mayor, the City Council, and the over 225,000 residents of Tacoma, do hereby recognize the 28th Asia Pacific Cultural Lunar New Year celebration and share our deepest appreciation for the host country, Cambodia, and the APCC Cambodian Classical and Folk Dance of the Northwest, and the Khmer Language Arts and Culture Academy, which have made this momentous celebration possible at no cost to the public. I would like to bring up, here are our distinguished leaders in the organizing committee, and I will be presenting a proclamation to them. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Thank you, Cambodia.
Sumakon Charan.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go on to our awards, Cambodia is getting ready to come in, so we're going to need all the aisles to be empty, please. That would be so wonderful. Like right here, we can't come in with you here, so please go in and sit down, or if you can make your way somewhere else around here, but don't go away. Just make some way, because Cambodia is coming in this way. We need all the aisles to be empty, please.